Once upon a time in the kingdom of there lived a fierce and fearless warrior princess named Ebina. She was known for her bravery, skill in combat, and unwavering dedication to protecting her people. The kingdom of Dahomey was situated in what is now modern-day Benin and was ruled by an alpha male royal dynasty. When Ebina was born, the oracle proclaimed that she was destined to become a great warrior and protect the kingdom from harm. However, she was not your typical princess. While other princesses spent their days getting ready for royal balls, Ebina would sneak out of the palace and train in secret, learning the art of war and honing her combat skills. She was particularly skilled with the sword and shield, and could easily hold her own against any opponent. Her mother, the queen, was deeply concerned about Ebina's behavior. She wanted her daughter to live a more traditional life as a princess, getting married and having children. But Ebina was determined to follow her own path. She knew that she had a duty to protect her people and would not be deterred by anyone. One day, the kingdom was attacked by neighboring tribes who had been eyeing their lands for some time. The men of Dahomey were away on a trading expedition, leaving the women and children vulnerable to attack. As the enemy forces approached the city, panic ensued. The townspeople were terrified and unsure of what to do. But Ebina was ready. She led a group of elite female warriors called the Agaji, also known as the Dahomey Amazons, into battle. These were women who had been trained since childhood to fight and defend the kingdom. They were strong, skilled, and fearless, just like Ebina. Together, they fought bravely against the invaders, driving them back and protecting the innocent. As the battle raged on, it became clear that the Agagi would need more help if they were to win. So Ebina made a decision. She would call upon the legendary heroines of old to come and aid them in their time of need. With a flick of her wrist and a whisper of an incantation, she summoned powerful ancestral spirits, each representing different aspects of strength, courage, and wisdom. These spirits merged with the Agaji, amplifying their abilities and giving them the edge they needed to prevail. The battle continued for several hours, but eventually the Agagi, empowered by the spirits, managed to defeat the invaders and protect the kingdom of Dahomey. From that day on, Ebina was hailed as a hero. She had proven herself to be a skilled warrior and a true leader, capable of protecting her people from harm. Her bravery and determination had earned her the respect and admiration of her peers, and she continued to train the Agaji, passing down her knowledge and skills to the next generation of female warriors. And so the legend of Ebina, the warrior princess of Dahomey, was passed down through the ages, inspiring young girls to be brave, strong, and independent, just like her. Hey, I'm here to share my 2 cents on how to make this story even more epic. First off, let's talk about their outfits. Ebina and the Agaji are fierce warriors, so they need to look the part. Let's deck them out in some seriously stylish threads made from authentic African textiles like Ankara kente. These fabrics are not only super vibrant and colorful, but they also have deep meanings and patterns that tell stories of their heritage. Plus, it'll give our characters a truly unique look that sets them apart from everyone else. And don't forget the accessories. Tribal jewelry made from natural materials like wood, bone, or leather can add a touch of cultural authenticity. And what about weapons? Spears, swords, or shields adorned with tribal motifs or personal symbols can be a great way to show off their strength and individuality. How about a magical item like an amulet or a staff that gives Ebina special powers? It can be passed down from a previous generation of warrior princesses, holding the spirits of their ancestors within it. Just imagine the possibilities. Now let's dive into the personalities of these characters. Ebina and the Agaji are a tight-knit group of warriors, but that doesn't mean they all see eye to eye on everything. Let's give them some clashing personalities to create some funny and interesting dynamics. Picture this: Anansi, a tricksy spider woman, and Taya, a literal tiger who can shapeshift into a human form. Imagine the banter between these two. Or how about Zubaria, serious and stoic warrior, and Nia, a fun-loving and carefree spirit. There's a lot of potential for comedic timing and playful jabs at each other. These clashes can create some really entertaining moments. And hey, we can even give the enemy character some unique personalities too. Maybe a power-hungry warlord with a tragic backstory, or a cunning and manipulative sorceress. Just remember to keep it fun and not take it too seriously. After all, this is a story about a group of badass female warriors having epic adventures and protecting their kingdom. So let's celebrate that with some lighthearted humor and plenty of personality. Now let's bring these characters to life with some amazing artwork. I want to see bold, colorful illustrations that capture the essence of each character and the story itself. Think about the emotions and expressions they use to convey them. For example, Ebina can have a determined and focused look on her face, while the other Agaji members could have a range of expressions that show off their unique traits. As for the enemy characters, maybe they could have a menacing or sinister vibe to them. Remember, the artwork is a chance to showcase the heart and soul of the story. So, have fun with it and let your creativity run wild. And let's not forget the power of storytelling. This story has all the makings of an epic adventure, but let's take it to the next level with some engaging storytelling. Think about the pacing of the story and how to keep readers on the edge of their seats. We want to create a sense of urgency and excitement as the story unfolds. And don't forget the dialogue. Each character should have a distinct voice that reflects their personality. And hey, maybe throw in some surprises or plot twists to keep things interesting. And above all, let's make sure this story has a positive message. This is a story about female empowerment, courage, and determination. So let's make sure that shines through. So there you have it. My 2 cents on how to make this story even more epic. What do you think? How would you bring the warrior princess of Dahomey and her Agaji warriors to life? Share your thoughts below. And hey, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit subscribe, because we've got plenty more exciting stories and character concepts to share. Thanks for watching.